So welcome to a new video. Patriots gonna win the Super Bowl in a week. That's already happened for you, so I hope this isn't an awkward video. I'm gonna watch a new movie. Last week was... What was last week? Last week was... Oh, Apocalypse Now. Oh, crikey, that's a bad one. Watched a new movie today. I don't know what it is yet. You already do. I'm gonna get this one. Boom. Oh, okay. It starts with an S. I've seen it start with an S. If it says Seven Samurai, I'm gonna go crazy. Oh no. Fuck. Wow, this is gonna take quite a while, this one, isn't it? So I've got Star Wars. As in the original three, the first trilogy. This is not good. This is not a good little thing now, because now I've got to watch it all. Oh, God damn it. This is gonna take me forever. This is gonna take me forever, isn't it? So okay, let's just focus. About to watch Star Wars, episode 4, 5, and 6. I've technically seen them before, but not properly, honestly with you. It's not been properly. I know, disclaimer, I do know Luke and Leia are brothers and sisters, and their dad is Darth Vader. I've seen Force Awakens and Last Jedi, and Rogue One. I've seen them a couple of times, so I know the general vibe. I know pretty much how it ends. I know all the main stuff. Not really. I know the first one ends with the Death Star getting blown up. I don't know how the second one ends. Oh wait, I know at some point, I don't know when, I don't know how he gets freed, I don't know why, but I know at some point, like, Han Solo gets clayed or he gets, like, cemented or something. I don't know when that is. I know at some point Yoda trains Luke, and I know there's some, like, bear things. That's all I know. I'm not 100% sure how the second or third movie ends. I know it obviously ends in a good way, and I know that Luke, Leia, and Han don't die because they're there in Force Awakens. That's all I know, if I'm honest with you. There might be a few things I've forgotten, but as far as I can remember, that's all I know. Yeah. So I will be back after I've seen... I mean, I'll probably do like a little in between here and there, but I should be back after I've seen Star Wars. I'll do something in between each movie. But yeah. Let's go and watch it. So this is definitely getting spicy. It's been like, I don't want to say half an hour, but it's been quite a long time since the last spoke to you. Leia's given the thing to R2-D2. The plans or something? I can't remember. It said it just a minute ago. We found Luke. Luke's living on a planet. He's also found Obi-Wan Kenobi. Something really interesting that I didn't really think about is, obviously, if I didn't know Darth Vader was the father, it would be really spicy, because obviously you find out Darth Vader, like it just says, killed Luke's dad, and they were both like not working together, but like Obi-Wan Kenobi used to know his dad and used to know Darth Vader, and you know what I mean, you know what he said. So it's kind of a spicy little twist, you know. But now they're planned like I think I'm pretty sure they're gonna go and find Han Solo. Right? He's in this one? Yeah, he is in this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're about to go and find him. But I'm liking how the plans actually... they're not just throwing stuff out there. Actually, it's making a lot of sense. I would say so. Anyway, I would say so. Okay, so... A little bit annoying. Obi-Wan just died. I honestly... It's weird, because, like, I know stuff about Star Wars, right? And I know at some point Obi-Wan died. I know it was because of Darth Vader. And I didn't really know what movie he was in, but I just kind of assumed he was in it more. You know, I know he's in... Is he in the prequels? Who's the one that... Who's the one that... Whatchamacallit? Who's the one in the prequels who plays by Ewan McGregor? Is that Obi-Wan Kenobi? I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm surprised Obi-Wan Kenobi has died so quickly. especially because it was kind of like he gave himself up. I wish he stayed and fought a bit more, but it makes sense. I get it. I get it. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I know how it ends. I think it just gets blown up, but so far it's going good. Damn, son. So it's ended. Let me tell you this. That was pretty spicy. That was actually pretty spicy. It was a lot better than what I thought it was gonna be. Like I said, I've seen it a little bit here and there before, but not properly seen it. I liked it a lot, actually. I did like it a lot. And like I said, I know Star Wars. I like Star Wars in general. I'm not like a Star Wars fan because I haven't seen the first 6 movies, but I do enjoy Star Wars movies. Luke is a lot different than what I imagined. I didn't expect him to be so. I don't know, just so different. I've only really seen him properly in not even in Force Awakens, in The Last Jedi. So he's a lot more likable. No, I mean I liked him in The Last Jedi, but he just seems like a different character in a way. Han Solo is exactly how I imagined. He felt very Han Solo-ish. I didn't expect anything else. I thought Leia would be in it a bit more, honestly. I know she was kind of captured at the beginning, and it's about Luke, but I'm surprised how little Leia was in it. It's a very simple plot, which I like. I can see why people said Force Awakens borrowed from it, but I like it. It was a good story. Darth Vader is a good villain, but he wasn't like super intimidating in this one. I guess he would be. He did kill Ben. I was about to say Ben Solo. He did kill Ben Kenobi, or I should say Obi-Wan Kenobi. He did kill Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I guess if you're watching it, that would be a pretty big spicy thing if you watched it. Like first time around or anything. But yeah, I'm excited to watch the other 2. I'm not doing it right now though. There's no way I'm doing it right now. I will do it tomorrow. Overall, so far, it was decent. So next day, this one I'm gonna have to watch on my phone. Which means I'm not gonna be able to film like the in between bits. If something really spicy does, I will. But obviously I already know he's gonna die. I'll probably just talk about it at the end, so I just don't repeat myself. But yeah, it's probably gonna cut to me after I've seen the second one. As for what I'm expecting, like I said, no Han gets like frozen at some point or gets like cemented. I don't know why. I don't know what. I don't know who by. I'm assuming they're gonna get a bit more of a relationship in this one, Han and Leia, just because like I know they do. There's like only 2 movies left. We're not gonna save it for the last one. I don't really know what else is gonna happen, other than the father thing. Yeah, I really don't know. We're about to find out. Let's go. So that was pretty intense. That was a weird one, that was a weird one. I kind of liked it more, but I also kind of didn't like it as much. That was weird, I don't know how to feel about it. Basically, the whole thing with the snow, just, to begin with, it didn't feel very Star Wars-y. I don't know why I was expecting. But the whole thing when they're in the snow and, when the thing died, I can't remember what it was called now, but the thing that died. The bit where he cuts it open and puts Luke inside until the morning. I didn't mind it. It wasn't bad, but it just didn't feel Star Wars-y. The whole thing with Yoda. I love Yoda. I don't know why, but I've always liked Yoda. And I don't know why, because obviously I've never really seen him, but I've always liked Yoda. So actually seeing him in the movie when he first ever appeared was good. I liked it. Yoda was cool. Honestly, the whole stuff with like Han and Leia and all of them, it was okay. It was interesting, I guess. With Lando and stuff, it was okay. It was good, but I preferred Luke stuff more, honestly. If I'm honest with you, I was right about Han getting I can't remember the word for it. No, I can't remember. But they obviously, Boba Fett. Okay, I'm jumping around too much. So they freeze Han. I'm just gonna call it freezing. They freeze Han. because they want to test it on him first, and then they could do it to Luke. Um, Boba Fett is in this, who I honestly I thought he'd be a bit more of a cool guy, because he's meant to be like Boba Fett, you know, the bounty hunter. He didn't really do too much in this one. He does bits and bobs, but he doesn't do too much. Not a big fan of Lando. You know, he's a traitor. He reminds me of the guy from The Last Jedi, the one with the stutter. He's cooler. I like him more, but I don't like him that much. Obviously the ending. The ending was very spicy for sure. With Luke getting this, I didn't. It's weird. This is weird because like I knew Luke loses a hand just because he has a robot hand in The Last Jedi, right? I knew that. But when it happened, I was like, oh, he gets his hand cut off? And then obviously afterwards, I was like, well, yeah, that does make sense, actually. But, I was kind of shocked. Yeah, obviously the father thing, if I didn't know about it, it would have been insane. To be fair, this was a pretty ballsy way to end a movie, you know? For me, I'm okay, I can just go and watch the next one. But for other people, when this movie came out, hands in trouble, you know, the good guys definitely don't win this one. It's kind of a big movie, you know. I don't know. I appreciate it a lot. It was cool having Obi-Wan in this again as a ghost, and overall, I think I liked it, but I think the last one was better in terms of just overall. It was an all-round better movie. This one feels like it's part of a franchise. The last one could have just been nice, self-contained, whereas this one is more. We need more movies to explain this. You know, I mean, it kind of to do with the point. I guess when they made the first one, they knew it was gonna be a trilogy, so it's unfair to mark it down because of that. But I just, as a movie, I preferred the last one over this one. Yeah, but I did like how we got to see the characters become more established. You know, I always prefer sequels because of that, because you don't have to waste time building the characters. They're just already built. Let's build them some more. So I do like that. Now it's time to go watch the last movie tomorrow. Not today, tomorrow. New day. Let's be having ya. Final Star Wars. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Well, no, it didn't really, but last one. I will see you once I've seen the first 3 Star Wars. Okay. That was probably my favourite one, I think. Just without the suspense, I think it goes. That one, episode 6, 8.25-ish, 8.3, 8.25. Episode 4 is an 8-ish, 7.9. And then episode 5, I would say, is like a 7.6, kind of that area. I like that one a lot. I feel like if there was one thing changed, it would be a perfect movie. I like the beginning with them trying to get Han Solo back. They kind of succeed, but they don't. Luke saves the day. Leia's kind of imprisoned. Decent. The one thing I was surprised how fast Boba Fett died. Because it's like, he didn't actually do that much. I was expecting to have a big part in this one. He didn't. What else was there? The one thing I didn't like that much is the Ewoks. It just felt a bit silly. It didn't really fit with Star Wars. And for me, it kind of ruined the whole movie. Not ruined it, because this is still my favourite one. But especially because it's the conclusion. It's a bit like, you could have done better, you know. Other than the Ewoks, love the whole movie. But for me, the Ewoks were a bit questionable. It just didn't really fit for me. Han and Leia's romance, it's decent. I get it. Kind of works. It now makes Force Awakens scenes a lot more sad. Because I didn't have that context before. Additionally, the Darth Vader stuff, that was a great conclusion. That was probably one of the best character arcs of the whole trilogy for me. I really did like them. It was spicy. I did like this movie actually, now I'm thinking about it. It was a very good movie. I'm not surprised Darth Vader converted back. What's his name? Yoda's death was a bit shocking. I didn't think Yoda was gonna die, just because like he didn't need to, but at the same time it didn't. It wasn't a bad thing. It kind of worked. Leia, I feel like Leia's reaction to finding out Luke is his sister. I was hoping like a big reaction, you know, not like a intense dramatic one, but more than just. I was hoping a little bit more of a payoff of her reaction to finding out that she's their siblings. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not doing it justice by not speaking enough. My favourite scene, potentially of the whole trilogy, was probably all the Jabba the Hutt stuff at the beginning of the movie. I did like all the Luke and Vader stuff. It was very interesting. I obviously knew that Luke wasn't going to change over to the dark side, but it felt like he could have, you know, not because Luke's bad, just because it wasn't an obvious thing from if you had never seen it, you know, when it first came out. There was probably a few people who thought maybe he would. Obviously, it wouldn't have been a great ending, but it could have been spicy. But yeah, the Luke and Vader stuff, loved it. It was brilliant. I feel like there should be more to say. I can see why people love this trilogy. I definitely see why people don't like The Last Jedi, because when you compare it to these, it's like, it's not even comparable, you know? It's nowhere near as good. I do like Force Awakens a lot. Controversially, it might be my favourite Star Wars. I know it feels weird, because now it doesn't feel as Star Warsy as I thought it was, you know? I'm surprised how enclosed the plot lines were. You know, it was basically all about 4 people, realistically, you know? Han, Leia, Luke, and Vader. Whereas the new ones, they've got like a load of characters. But yeah, I really liked it. I did like it a lot, more than I thought I would. It was a long couple of movies, but overall, it was a lot of fun. I hope I had a good reaction. Well, not really reaction, but I hope I have a good review of it, at least. I feel like I haven't gave it enough credit, or enough, I haven't talked about it enough, but I'm kind of tired, and I want to go and watch Liverpool, so I will end the episode here. Thank you for watching. This has probably been my longest video. I've been Jonas. I'll see you next time. One last thing to do. This is going to feel good crossing this off. This is going to feel good crossing this off. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Jonas. I'll see you next time. Bye.